Well. Okay. Talk about shocking news in the middle of the night. It is 10:52 here in Michigan. And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And honey, they tell me, boom, I'm right here, hair untwisting and everything. Okay. And they come in, they like, that supposedly Porsha is messing around with that lady husband, or at least that lady ex-husband. We see Falynn, okay, who was on the show. Okay, we see that. We know for a fact that she was married to Simon. Okay, we see Falynn, we see Simon right there, we see Porsha sitting next to Falynn. And what we also see right here, okay, right here is Porsha Williams confessing and acknowledging and coming up and letting it be known that she is 100% messing around with and is in a relationship with that lady ex-husband. Okay, and they just announced their divorce this year. Okay, it is only May right now, and they just announced this divorce. And Porsha introduced us to Falynn. Porsha told us on Housewives of Atlanta that she met Falynn's husband Simon at his club because Falynn's ex-husband and Dennis are kind of friends within the business community there in Atlanta. So Dennis knows Simon, okay? But Porsha now knows Simon. And what Porsha said was to her own post on IG today. Okay, she posted it about 20 minutes ago. But she put, our relationship, and that's her. She posted this picture with this caption, okay? Our relationship began a month ago. Yes, we are crazy in love. I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest. I choose happiness every morning and every night, tuning out all negative energy and only focus on positive wishes. He makes me so happy, and to me, that is what matters most. For all of you that need facts, I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage, meaning the one with Falynn, okay, filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January, okay? I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's between the two of them. Again, as she said, they started dating a month ago. It is currently May, so they was around in April. He filed for divorce in January, but again, you still knew that man's wife. But however, okay, after saying that's between the two of them, her next statement was, Falynn and I are not friends, and Simon's divorce has been settled. Our relationship is a positive, loving step forward in everyone's lives. She continued in saying that Simon and Dennis are committed to being respectful and supportive of my happiness in this situation, as well as being the best co-parents they can be to baby PJ, Portia's daughter. Two Black men stepping up and being amazing people. Let's praise them. It's truly a beautiful moment in my life, and we cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together. XOXOP. Okay? Look. Y'all know how. Look. Okay? Honey, who, what, when, where? Let me put my damn hair up. My hair looks crazy. But who would let that happen? Okay, let's look at some of the comments. I think for the most part, everybody feel like Porsha, girl, I can't believe you would do that. Okay, I could not believe that would happen. I could not believe that you would be messing around with somebody. And let's call a spade a spade. We can say, that's Porsha. Hey, Alex.
Oh, hey, hold on. My phone isn't working like it should. Let me get my headphones.
Okay.
Oh, give me like 2 seconds. I'm so sorry. How are you, hon?
Good. How are you?
Oh, God. Like, I moved to California and I have to buy all new phones because, like, nothing fucking works out here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
It's okay. Porsha can say all she wants, and she can be like, okay, we don't know what's going on with her. Yes. I ain't friends with Falynn, but I'm like, no.
Okay, great.
You knew Falynn.
All right.
You hear
me?
You hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Alex?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. I'm trying to maybe I need to reconnect my headphones again.
You might have to reconnect them.
Disconnected. Let's try this again.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Like, it's so odd. Like, hold on, let me try to turn this on.
I something's up with his thing. I can't hear him. However, I know he can't hear us, so that's the weird part. He can't hear me.
You just connected this phone.
Can you hear me now, Alex? Oh, now you froze.
Always audio issues with me. I swear for God.
Can you hear me?
I can, it's. Let me come back in the room. I'm gonna get out and come back in.
Okay. But Porsha, you wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You can't get no wronger, and it can't happen. Okay, it can't happen. And I feel as if the fact that we know for a fact, you can't say, okay, Falynn and I are not friends, and his divorce has already been settled. You introduced us to her on the show. You went to the lady's house, okay? You may not have been friends with her, but you met her through her husband, okay? And they just got divorced. Just got divorced. What is wrong with Porsha? Okay, I just don't understand how. I don't know. Now let's read some comments from the people because I feel like it's craziness going on. Yes, Simon's wrong too. Okay, we won't forget that. Simon is also wrong because again, he knew that lady was friendly with his wife. Okay, he know the reason we know him is because his wife was on the show befriending Porsha. Okay, so we ain't gonna act like we don't know that. That is the BS of the. Yes, it's breaking girl code. Now look, can Porsha be 100% right and saying she is not friends, quote unquote, with Falynn? She could say that. She could say that. However, that's still the optics of it. Okay, the optics of it makes you look wrong. And I can commend her for wanting to admit it. I can commend her for, like, you know what I'm saying, I'll put it out there. That's fine. However, I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? They are going to read you for filth next season, just solely based on the fact that you are now with somebody who is the current of the most current ex-husbands of someone who was on the show. Okay, and the fact that we seen Porsha and Dennis, because we saw this photo first that she posted on Mother's Day. Okay, we saw that first. Thank you, us. Is it Sonic? Can you Candy Karma gagging? We saw this picture first, okay, with Porsha, Simon, Dennis. Porsha wearing the big old huge ring on her finger and everything. And I was like, see, that's what's going on. What's happening? I thought it was a joke. I called it fake news. I said on the panel earlier tonight, that ain't real. Can't be real. Because why would you do that? Who would do that? It can't be real. And Porsche said, bitch, you lying. It's real, real, real. And I said, oh, is it real, real, real? Yes, because she then made the post herself. Okay? Made the post herself. And admitted, yes, I am messing around with this man. That's why my hand is on him. I've been dating this man for a whole month since last month. And we together. And then it's going to like it. Yes, it's so messy. It is so messy. Simply because you know that man's wife. And the fact that Simon came out last month, I think it was, saying how he divorced Falynn because she was cheating on him. And you fucking with Porsha. How'd that go? Now, Porsha may want the coins and saying, well, we know that Dennis got hot dog money and Simon got private jet money and big old houses money or whatever. But I'm like, girl, what's going on with that? No. Mm-mm. Now, look, I'm not going to say Porsha for the streets. Okay, I'm not gonna say she's for the streets. Cause she ain't out here just, you know what I'm saying, dealing with many, many men. Dealing with one dude do not make you for the streets. However, what I will say is full of shit. What I will say is girl is wrong. What I will say is it don't look right. And not all for people wanting to be happy, but I don't feel like you can find happiness with the husband of a man who you met and knew his wife and you were at a party his wife threw. You was befriending the wife to be a housewife. Okay? And when you admit out your own mouth that yes, our relationship began a month ago. We are crazy in love over a month. But is that so shocking considering her and Dennis got together and pregnant within 4 months? So I don't think it's shocking that she met this man, this rich man or whatever, and she felt like, oh, he was a good man to Fallon, gave her all kind of stuff. He real nice to me or whatever. Cool, cool, cool. Because we also saw that both Falynn and Porsha stopped following each other. And my thing is, if you're not friends with someone, why are you following them on social media? Okay, because you know them in some kind of way. Porsha, you knew that lady. You knew that lady. I would not want to marry anyone I know's ex-husband. Not right after divorce. The divorce ain't even really final yet. You know what I'm saying? Not in that. No, Porsha. And look, y'all know I like Porsha. Y'all know I like that girl. Because usually she do right. But I feel like Porsha, you moving wrong. You and that man should not have confirmed no kind of. You can't. It don't make no sense, girl. It doesn't. And yes, Portia's a single woman. She was not within us. That's fine. However, what? Playing devil's advocate, I just seen CC Freak say something. Was Porsha really a friend to Fallon? She was more cool with Kenya Marlowe. I admit she wasn't Fallon's friend, but I'm not marrying. I'm not dating my coworker's ex-husband a month or so after their divorce. I'm not doing that. That's my coworker, and in some kind of way, Falynn was her coworker. You know what I'm saying? And yes, as many men as there, Porsha has access to anyone she wants. Why you want that lady ex-husband? Okay, he filed for divorce in January. She said she was messing around with him in April, as she said. But at what point would you even hang around that man to like that man enough to date him and be happy in love? Okay. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, thank you. You don't have to be friends with somebody to not want to where they eat. And I feel as if you mess with, because at what point did you ever look at him as anyone else besides Fallon's husband? I know Falynn. That's like I don't. That's like she shouldn't date Latoya's ex-husband. She shouldn't date Kenya's fake ass husband. Okay, she shouldn't date Peter, who's Cynthia's ex-husband. Okay, she shouldn't date Ralph, not Ralph. She shouldn't date Drew's baby daddy who was in prison at all either, because you should not date people you work with ex-husbands. Them people ain't been divorced long enough for you to like that man. That man should still look married to you. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Portia will hurt you because Marlo already knew the truth? I don't know. I honestly don't. And I wouldn't care who would have told this truth. It would still look messy. If it came from Marlo, Porsha, Simon, whoever, it's a messy situation. It's a messy situation. And you went from, this is the thing, Porsha had us defending her all season because she's a single woman and can do what she please. However, you should not ever date the ex-husband of your current co-worker. Okay, yeah, she like, I want the money. Okay, where the money reside, where the money reside, which is fine. But again, my thing is you can't want to be taken seriously about things, but then do shit like this, which would make people look at you sideways. Okay, Simon's wrong, but we didn't see him hanging around Porsha and POW Wiles on Housewives. I don't know what that means, but fine. But no, it's just weird to me. Okay, I don't get how. Look, she dating that man on the boat, on the water, looking happy and smiling. Okay, boobies out, having a good time with that man. Okay, hugged up with that man. That's her baby daddy. at this same luncheon, because Porsha posted photos on her social media, we also seen that Dennis' mama was there. So, everybody was okay with it. Everybody, okay. I can't, honey. I can't. It's just too much for me. Okay, I would never, am I ever like? Look, we was just on the panel earlier. I said I can't date Bonnie's husband if there was a divorce. It would never happen. They ain't gonna divorce. I'm saying that's my people. Okay, you can't do that to your people, and you don't have to be friends with somebody to say, you know what? I knew that person, and that's their ex-husband. They haven't been divorced long enough for me to not see him as her husband. That's my issue. I need to. There needs to be time and space to say, you know what? No, they divorced. They ain't together. Okay, he's a single man. Okay, cool. That man barely single. That man barely single, and you are now in love with him. Yes, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now, like, why they're so cool with it? Dennis don't care. Now, Dennis is for the streets. That's who for the streets is Dennis. Okay, but I'm like, I just can't. I don't understand it. Was Porsha said that the divorce is supposedly settled. And I was like, well, if you say so, I don't know. Because I don't think, it's really, Alex, if you're trying to connect, it says device is not connected, so I can't add you in. So you may have to back out and then come in again, because I can see you backstage, but I can't add you in. It says your device is not connected if you can hear me on the live. But yeah, I literally shocked. We were on the panel talking about it. And I said, that's not real news. That's Porsha just trolling, trying to be funny, because why on God's green earth would she mess with Falyn's ex-husband? And then lo and behold, what we got? Her with Falyn's ex-husband. I said, oh, joke's on me. But I also said out my own mouth, I need more than just one random post before I jump on any bandwagon saying, oh, they're a couple. But my thing is, Porsha admitted to it. Okay, unless she backtrack and say April Fools is late and I'm having May 10th April Fools, Porsha admitted to dating this man, so that's on her. So no one who reports on it from now going forward can feel as if, okay, I was wrong. We ain't wrong now, mama. You was cool with his wife. Okay, looking all cute with the wife. Y'all was hanging out. Okay, I don't have not damn picture of me with anybody I've dated, girlfriend or wife. Because I don't roll like that. Okay, I ain't gonna do that. You can't. There's no reason that in the same year that you met him and his wife that you got that man girlfriend. Okay, or that man's fiance. Because let's look. She's wearing a huge engagement ring. Not only that ain't the ring Dennis gave her. She's not wearing Dennis's ring. Okay, that's somebody else's ring on Porsha. That is a whole ring on her finger. Okay, whole ring on her finger. And I believe there's also a post where Porsha posted about them together. And then Dennis posted, good luck with that or whatever. He said something about, congratulations on your endeavor. So however he worded it, just like, okay, good. Be happy. We love you. Whatever. It's fine. I'm like, oh, really? Is that what it is? Is that what it's going to be? I'm like, how does that happen? What is going on here? Porsha, what are you doing, mama? Don't do that. No. So nothing makes any sense. Okay? Nothing. How would she feel if somebody she knew or one of the ladies started to date Cordell or Dennis? She may not care about Cordell, but I believe she cared if it was Dennis. I agree. Oh, Kenya, honey, what did Kenya say? What did Kenya say?
Sweetie.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Like, I have been having severe technical difficulties since I've gotten to California. Like, I have to buy all new phones. Like, it's been really irritating. But this is my view. She lives in rich San Francisco.
Alex moved, y'all. So Kenya did post
to rich What, the husband? Did
No,
she find
Kenya
out?
posted Nicki Minaj saying, "Did I lie?" I mean, like her husband, but not about Porsha. I don't recall. Oh, you frozen? I think you may be frozen, Alex.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's a little bit frozen, but oh wait, no, it's frozen for real, for real. Wait, let's wait. No, it froze. Come on, let it pop back on. But yeah, Kenya posted, you know what I'm saying? Did I lie? I mean, let's be honest. Kenya has lied about things, but I don't recall Kenya's. Did Kenya say that she was messing with Falynn's husband though? Did she say that? Oh no, it's still frozen. I'm gonna let them come back in and think it's disconnected. But Kenya didn't say anything. Hey, she didn't say anything per se. But she just posted Nicki Minaj saying, "Did I lie?" I can't play because I want to get copyright. But I was like, it's just, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, Alex's family, don't do that ever. Thank you very much. You can be blocked and blessed though. Someone please block. Look, if you don't know what my people is, you should not be here. Okay, make that clear. You can't be coming on here and speak on my people. We don't do that here. Okay, we love each other. We are a community. Okay, me, Bondi, Alex, Nisa, Jamie. I'm saying you can't do that, honey. Don't do that. No, no. Okay. Anyway, so is Porsha still is also pregnant? I don't know because I'm not her uterus. People are saying she could be. I hope not. I hope not. And if she is pregnant, which I don't think she is, I don't think she will move that fast. They're saying she could be pregnant because she's wearing, this big old, kimono covering up her whole body, which isn't like Porsha. But if she's pregnant, I'll say this: that would mean she's a whole liar, because there's no way you can be pregnant and showing if you just started being with that man last month, okay? Because you ain't showing in 4 weeks, okay? Okay. Now, if she mean by last a month ago, is she not counting May? Is she saying like in March? Was it late March? And if that's the case, Portia, stop getting knocked up so fast. Because again, we know, and first of all, Dennis and Simon look like, you know what I'm saying, the same person from 2 different continents. Okay, let's make that clear. She's the type. All up and through. But not that's Bolo's baby. No, because that would have mean she would have gotten pregnant last year. So no, she would have been showing for real if that was the case. And I'm like, I felt like because she was pregnant by Bolo, why would she then marry Simon? It's weird all around. Okay, it's really weird all around. Okay, and what I feel bad about is Porsha now is going to be the butt of many jokes. Okay, the butt of many jokes, because again, you was with the hot dog king, you know what I'm saying, Dennis or whatever. You now with Falynn's current ex-husband right after they filed for divorce. And this is my thing. Had Falynn and this man not been together just within recent times, and Porsha then dated him, but I'd be mad? No. If Falynn and Simon filed for divorce, let's say last year in June, okay, and Porsha started dating that man in like December, I wouldn't be mad then, because at least it's more time separating it all. But it feels like that man filed for divorce in January and you dating that man in two months later. Wes, I don't want to see that. Don't do that. She looks happy. That's fine. Porsha moved too fast, man. Like the video. Porsha moved too fast, okay? Like the video. Porsha moved too fast, okay? All up and through. Ain't no reason for her to be with that man right now, okay? Ain't no reason. None. She could have been single. She could have been with Dennis. She could have been with anybody in Atlanta. But you chose someone, in my opinion, who's close to home. In my opinion, that man is too close to your current baby daddy, your current coworkers, to ever be a person who you feel like, You should. Oh, he cool. I could be with him. That's not an issue. That's fine. He's okay to date. I'm like, I don't think that's true. It's and now the whole internets, okay, all of the internets, we all was get what? Porsha, what? Are you kidding me? Because I saw it somewhere. I then sent it to the ladies first panel because we was on Scotty's live. So I was like, oh my God, y'all look. Because I'm like, I'm finna go live on my channel, okay? Get my coin. And I was like, wow. And when I read the whole thing, okay, because again, let's read it again. Let's reiterate what Porsha, because I want to be sure that we are making it clear. This is not speculation. Porsha confirmed. Look, my title is not clickbait. Okay, people have clickbait all the time. This is not clickbait. Porsha confirmed her relationship with Falynn's ex-husband, current husband still, Simon. She confirmed it on her own IG page. Okay, we're gonna repeat what happened. What she say? Our relationship began a month ago. We are crazy in love. I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest. Okay, I choose happiness every morning and every night, turning out all the negative energy and only focus on positive wishes. Is it negative or is it just truth? You gotta think about that. He makes me so happy, and to me, is what matters most. For all of you that need facts, I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce in a previous marriage. She would not even say from Falynn. We knew who it was, but she would not say Falynn's name. Okay, so to me, that's a little dick right there. But again, he filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January, and I had nothing to do with the divorce filing. That's between the two of them. Falynn and I are not friends, and Simon's divorce has been settled. Our relationship is positive, loving, and stepping forward. And everybody, girl, what? And then went on to bring up how Simon and Dennis are committed to be respectful and supportive of my happiness in this situation, as well as being the best co-parents they can be to PJ. I'm like, why is that man who you've been dating for a month co-parenting your child? That man he should not know your child yet. You don't know that man. Okay. She brings up how they can be PJ, two black men stepping up and being amazing people. Let's praise them. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, the man you've been dating since last month should not be a co-parent between you and and the baby's father. Okay, yes, that means they've been dating where it go for longer than last month. Okay, because Porsha is protective of PJ, as we know that she's a mother. You would not let that man be around your child. Now again, it was weird to the fact that Porsha not party, but Porsha, boom, let's get a screenshot. Screenshot. Put in my little screenshot, screenshot. I'm trying to get the picture together, y'all. Boom. Just posted on social media, courtesy of Gossip in the City, courtesy of Josiah's World TV. Shout out to Josiah. He posted it quickly, and I was able to get a screenshot of it and everything. But again, boom. You know what I'm saying? We see the fact that we see the fact that she was with that man before, not with that man, but she knew that man's wife. Can you hear me, Alex?
I can hear you. How are you?
Okay. I'm like, I want to be sure I was just talking. So we see her with Falynn and with Simon.
I mean, she good luck to her with that. That's all.
It's so messy. It's so messy. I don't get the reason for it. That's the weird part to me. It's like, for what? Of all the men and all the Atlantas, why give Kenya the courtesy of being right to be able to say, hey, I was right about Porsha being sneaky and lying. Now, we can't say she's lying yet because she's admitting that she's with that man. But you messing with somebody's ex-husband or current husband. I don't think Falynn and Simon are divorced just yet.
Well, there are only so many heterosexual men in Atlanta.
This is true. There's not that many left. But I mean,
San Francisco,
she can travel.
25% of the men here are gay. So, yeah.
And that's true. Falynn was labeled as Porsha's friend. Because I remember Porsha said when her and Tanya, her sister, came together to go to Falynn's house, that she met Simon, because he owns a restaurant close to wherever. She met Simon, then met Falynn through Simon, and then became friendly with Falynn. So to make it seem as if, well, I'm not her friend. You may not be her friend, but you was friendly enough to where you were trying to build a friendship. You're now fucking her
husband, and they set sail.
But
also, like, I'm sorry, like, I ain't trying to, like, I don't get used furniture, so I don't want a used man. Like, you need to be showroom new if you step into me. So I don't know why she's, out walking around in them scratching dent ass men. And that's them men, like, Porsha loves to fuck with the as is man, a scratching dent man. He didn't work out for you. Well, let me go on and take him.
I'll take him. He can be mine. I just don't like it. Because no part no part of this can make her look like, it was okay.
No, these are tramp and trollop moves. Like, she's
gonna be.
This is honestly, like, this is tramp. Like, she's a tramp. It's okay. Let's be honest. These are tramp moves. Tramp. TRAMP. Tramp.
Yes, Porsha was on Dish Nation. Porsha was on Dish Nation. She didn't confirm it was her assignment. She confirmed that she was in a new relationship in general and in love. That came out earlier today. And then on her own IG page, she then confirmed she was dating this lady's husband.
Oh, Star the Gemini said tramp, trollop, and a floozy.
Because that's what it is. I just can't. I could not do that. Because it just makes it seem as if you were trying. You can't be a woman wanting to speak up about friendships and respecting friends, and then say I wasn't Falynn's friend because you're not fucking a husband. Because if the ink ain't dry on the divorce decree, that's the lady's husband. It may be settled financially, so she know how much money she's getting. But if it's not divorce,
I will say this, like, I've definitely had like a whole bunch of panic attacks, like moving in here, because it's like, this is more money than I've ever spent in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it would, like, if I did meet a man and he was just like, oh, I can pay half the rent, yeah, I'd be interested.
Come on over.
But here's the gag. I got it by myself.
But it's like Porsha not even broke. Like, Porsha's not poor. Like, this is not Porsha when she first was, homeless without Cordell.
I will say she's not poor, but like, having moved into my dream home alone, it's wonderful, but like, there's definitely an echo. Like, you can hear it right now. Hello. Nobody loves me in here but me. So yeah, there's an echo, and that is Porsha's issue. She's like F. I have everything that I want, but I don't have a man. But then again, she, like the hot dog salesman. She
could have somebody else's man. I'm like, is Dennis.
Nobody else's man. Now, I may be mad. We signed with nobody else's man.
I just can't do it.
Husband.
She did. She did.
I did.
Because I like Porsha. I think Porsha has grown from dumb Porsha back in the day, but I feel as if you can't like someone and not want to hold their feet to the fire. This seems all kinds of wrong. All kinds of wrongs. Ain't no right way. Ain't no explaining. And I get you can't help what you love, but you can help what you look at to love. Like, I would never look at someone's who I work with husband and say, you know what? He looks single now. No, he should still look married in your eyes. Because you met him married.
Unless I'm willing to kill the wife, if I'm really going to go after you, then I'm going to go after you. But unless I'm willing to be like, okay, you about to be a widow, and then I'll, move in just like a spider. if I'm not willing to do that, then yeah, I'm just gonna let you live your happy life.
What if she's not coming back to Housewives? I don't see Porsha leaving yet, but I also can feel like she may not come back because of this. Because no, you come back.
Housewives is all she has.
Well, no, because she's on This Nation.
Without This Nation, like the second she gets off Housewives, she's going to lose that This Nation job.
You think so?
I know so.
That's a dumb. I would because it's like you're gonna come back to get dragged. If they bring Toya back, or Kenya back, or Marlo back, it's gonna be. And this is the thing. I don't want to have that be a whole thing. The fact that they drug out the whole Bolo thing all season, I can't imagine how much they would drag out. You with fucking, Falyn's husband behind her back. That's gonna be the new rumor going around because again, it could be true because you dated him regardless. I feel like I don't want that. In his 50s, because
Falynn
brought up.
Now I gotta shut up because I'm 38 and I've been dating a man that is 51. And he's nice. And it's like, okay, you're 50. Like, it's like, is that a crime to be 51? No. One day, God willing, one day I'll be 51. Does that mean I don't deserve love? Does that mean, like, I'm a terrible person because I hit that age?
Is he somebody else's husband?
No, he's nobody else's
husband. Then he's fine.
He's single as hell. He's single as hell.
If she would have picked somebody that age who was single and wasn't the husband of someone who she works with,
he's also trilingual, and he will always throw that in my face. You can
just Google it.
Forget that he is trilingual ever.
Google Translate all day. Just Google Translate. I ain't got time. I ain't got to learn shit. I can Google Translate.
Hit me with the fucking French, and I'm just like, okay, I will never ever say "Je parle" again. Ever.
See, I'm like, no, this house we speak English. We need English in this house.
So je parle, because my dad's French Canadian, so I can understand French. And then the second I said it, he was just like, "Oh, you speak French?" And it was just like, "No, I don't really, but thank you. You don't have to do it." But I will say, I have a nicer apartment.
Well, see, that's the good thing in life. I just can't stand for it. I'm so mad at Porsha because I feel like if Kenya or Marlo say something about it, I can't defend Porsha. The fact that I may have to agree with Kenya and Marlo about Porsha pisses me off. That's just not fair.
Spirit.
Like, who does that? I'm like, I'm going to have to.
Wait. Let's use. Let's use my dear friend and my amazing co-host words. Who's encouraging this?
Chris. I love Chris. I just try to follow him on IG. I just, I can't wait to hear y'all talk about the pop roast.
We're gonna go in. I can't wait. Our the last episode of Pop Roast, I feel was our I love all 140 episodes that we've done, but I do feel like that was one of our best. We've got a lot of best, but that one, we just, it was the gloves were off. We went in.
When you found out that Poppy blocked you, I was like, oh my God.
Girl, I damn near flew back to New York. I'm like, did you not think I will be here? I'm going to be
here.
Yes. I'm going to whoop. I'm going to kick. I'm going to baby. I'll beat yo. You see, I moved out to California, and they think, oh, okay, he's not here, so I can block him. I don't have to.
I can do something.
Yes, you do.
I hope Porsha doesn't block me. Not them talking stuff. She might block me. I don't care. I just don't want to have to agree with Porsha. I just don't want to have to agree with Kenya.
Didn't have the intestinal fortitude to block me, but she wanted to block Chris. You found. And I really cannot wait till I bump into her. And we're going to have an honest conversation.
They said they need a midweek pop roast episode.
Something very disrespectful to someone that I care about very much.
See?
Disrespected one of my friends. And I don't take that lightly.
Porsha's trending on Twitter. Porsha and Kenya are trending.
But are we talking about
Twitter.
Kenya's black-eyed knees?
I think so. It is.
I want to know.
You know, it could be Kenya the country.
About Kenya's black-eyed knees. That's what I want to talk about.
I don't like Kenya. She gets on my nerves. I just don't want to agree with her.
I have to give credit where credit is due. And I have to say I respect the fuck out of Kenya, because when we were at BravoCon and like they ended up like kind of splitting the room where it's like you got to meet like one set of housewives and not the other, Kenya said, "No, I'm not leaving until I get a picture and a moment with everyone that showed up here."
Oh, that was nice of her.
Respect her, like as a performer, as an artist, like that was like, I respect her for that. Like there's a deep level of respect I have for her for that. Like I may talk about her, I may make fun of her, but I do also have a healthy level of respect for her for that. That was.
But I've always I feel like Kenya is like nice in real life, and the person she plays on television is just a horrible bitch. And I'm like, that's my problem. I need to see both angles to like respect you. You show me one part, that's what I see. That's what it is. But I think I would say like in real life, I think she's better.
That's what it is. She was very lovely and looked amazing, smelled amazing. Like I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like I'm standing next to a beauty queen. Like I will say, like when I did see her and meet her in real life, she is like, oh my fucking, like you will be like, oh my God, like this is a real beauty queen. Like I like,
because she's gorgeous. I'm looking on Twitter and they're reading Porsha for filth. Oh my God, I just feel bad. I feel so bad because she's gonna catch it next season.
Now here's the now I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say the F word, but I'm gonna say Porsha married an F word. So it's like, girl, like, are we really that surprised? Like, okay, Jay, now Jay, let's have a lesbian. If you married me, we would all know, like, okay, she's, whatever they have
Alex
going
is rich and she loves it.
Exactly, like he must be nice. He must make a great sandwich. He must be kind. He must be a good guy. But they all know, like, I'm sorry, like who's stopping him? That would be the question if we got married. Who's topping Alex? That is so. I'm like, and she already married a sissy, and you saw him toot his booty up, and
did see that.
As a booty, I've tooted my ass up the same way. So I was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And I'm a proud bottom, so it's fine. Jaylee is just like, I don't know why I let him on my live.
This is the stuff we talk about on IG. This is real to Alex.
Yes, exactly, Grace Cordelia.
But see, Cordell and Simon. But see, it's one thing to be with Cordell, who we felt like he may have been on a team. But I'm like, you came in with him. You in a whole
Cameron said proud bottom, stand up.
Not a power bottom. What?
Oh, no, I'm not a power. I am not a power bottom. I'm a proud bottom. I'm not a power bottom.
I don't even know what a power bottom is.
Those girls can do it.
That's French. That's French to me. I don't know what that means.
We'll talk about that privately.
You'll let me know.
But you do need to know.
Because
I would say, you know who I would say the best example of a power bottom I could give you is Lucius Lyon.
Okay, I get it.
He is a power bottom.
I get it.
I'm more of like a Dominique Devereaux.
Okay. Now I know. You see that? Okay. Those are two different things. Two different jobs. It's two different. Lord Jesus, she married a Porsha. See, Porsha's ruined me because now I know what a power bottom is.
All right,
Cordell
and was a sissy. Porsha was like, "Thank goodness he gonna be playing in my pie." I'm sorry, Porsha didn't want nothing let's be honest.
But maybe she likes somebody that can do both, and now she wants to be with Simon because he can pay for
that
both.
Man wasn't even giving her head.
Yeah, I doubt if he was, because I don't think
like he didn't even look like he's one of them men that like don't like. I will say this as a F word, as a S word, because I don't want to mess up your coin. So that's why I'm abbreviating things. Like I'm sorry, if I'm going to be heterosexual, I'm eating pussy.
Because is a part of the job.
The fuck, like if you got to lick it before you stick it, you got to work it before you I met a guy and he said he didn't eat pussy. I was just like, what the fuck? Like I was offended for you. Like I was just like, I can't introduce you to any of my female friends because you don't eat pussy. Like what the fuck am I gonna tell them? And they're gonna be mad at me. They're gonna knock the shit out of me. They're gonna be like, you set me up with it, and you knew he didn't eat pussy. Like I couldn't do that. I would never do that. Like you're my friend. I could never do that to you. Like the second he said, I was just like, you don't like I don't know what you are, but you're playing at heterosexuality. That's okay. That's like being gay and saying I don't suck dick. It's like, I'm sorry. No, that's not how it works.
This is a good question. What would Drew have to say about Porsha Jezebel's spirit?
Drew needs to be so focused on her husband who's taking sabbaticals to Tampa that she doesn't have time to worry about Porsha's pussy. Porsha is a single, rich woman. Porsha is fine. You need to worry about your man that's cheating on you. You got two baby daddies. One just got out of prison and, your husband doesn't seem to really fuck with that child. So you've got a whole bunch of shit that you need to worry about. You bought a house that you can't afford. So she needs to worry about her own shit and then wants to talk about YouTubers. Bitch, I live in a $2,400 a month apartment. I could buy a $500,000 house with what I make off YouTube. And you want to say that's not a job?
He told you. Now, how long do we think? How long do we give Porsha and Simon?
I am ooh, like that pissed me off
because it was bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think they're gonna last? I give Simon and Porsha. What's this? This is March. No, this is May of 2021. Let's see if by Christmas they're still together.
Mm-hmm.
I give them to because Porsha and this was supposed to get married on like New Year's Day or something before, and it never happened. So, and she moves fast because when she was pregnant with PJ, within like 4 or 5 months. So for her to be engaged to Simon, possibly she's wearing a ring, I give them until December. If they together in December, they may stay together for another year and then it'll be over.
I could see Porsha hanging on to him.
For money or for love? Do you think she really loves him in her head in real life?
Now, I will say this. I have dated some really rich men. Mm-hmm. And why I stopped dating rich men was I really liked this guy, but he was like, okay, are we going to be serious or not? And I said, I can't be with you because I don't know if I'm with you because of you or because of the lifestyle. And I was
that's honesty. I don't know yet. Because it can be it can go either way.
And I would say now that I'm 38, and I'm, dating with the intention to marry, it's a mix. It's I can love you, but if you can't fucking get a mortgage with me, then it's not going to work.
So where do we go from here? So my money is it your money?
I know how I want to live, and I have worked too goddamn hard to turn myself. I've spun too much straw into gold. Where it's just yeah, you're going to have to offer something. So I could see her being like, I could see her liking him, but also there's always going to be a financial aspect. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, she's got a child.
But even when she brought up how he's now co-parenting, I'm like, he should not even really be that cool with your child just yet. I'm a firm believer in make sure that you and the guy are okay, like that y'all like each other before you introduce your child to that person. Because again, if it does not work out, your kid has to then kind of get over someone not being around in their life. And I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, that's just kind of weird to me. But I just feel like it's a bunch of bullshit. I wouldn't do it. It wouldn't happen for me. I can't see
if
someone.
I meet a Google engineer and he has a house in Twin Peaks, yeah, there's a lot of shit that I'll let slide. A whole Twin Peaks.
But see, I can deal with strangers, but I can't see anyone I know, and I know that's their mate. I can't see myself with them because to me, that's their mate. And if he was just her husband, could I date Jay-Z if he left Beyonce? No.
Okay, Jay-Z is a camel. I'm sorry.
But he's a rich camel. He's a billionaire camel. Would you not want to fuck a billionaire camel?
No. Actually, I will say, I'm Alexander Diane Rogers. I don't have to.
See? But see, okay, so if it was
I'll get my own house in Twin Peaks. I'm getting back into real estate, darling. I will get my own goddamn house in Twin Peaks.
Because I just can't see anyone.
Before I date a fucking camel, and and whoever I'm with, well, I don't care. Like, at least I don't have to be with that.
Yeah, I just would not want to date anyone who I knew their wife. If I know you and I know it's your husband, to me, that's your husband. You have to be divorced for at least 6 months to a year for me to know that it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we just met that person.
Gays are a little different. Where like if I sat around and waited for that, well then I'd
be forever. Yeah, I'd be like, I don't even want
a Google engineer that has a house in Twin Peaks.
See, I think straight women are different though.
A full like floor to ceiling, like this is your home, like not an apartment. I have an apartment. I can already do that. A full house in Twin Peaks.
Someone said that Dennis was rumored to be, look, Dennis is for the streets. This ain't even about Dennis. Okay, we know Dennis is community dick, it's fine. My point is, Porsha knew Falynn and Simon as a married couple, was at their house because they were married. The first scene we seen of Falynn was her at home with her husband Simon. That Porsha came over. So at what point did either of them, you know what, that's not her husband, that could be my next boyfriend. I can't see that while the divorce proceedings just started. Because I don't have time to like you yet. Because you still my coworkers or my associates' husbands. No. Who's his friend, though? I can get his friend who's also rich. Put me in touch with the developer of your business. Because they rich. But I'm like, and Dennis knows Simon. It's just too much shit going on. How y'all messing around in COVID anyway?
That's probably what it is. It's that damn this is why I don't go to Atlanta, darling. Now
Atlanta never closed.
Like you saw, I moved 3,000 miles. I don't fuck with the East Coast anymore.
Now, Atlanta never closed at all. They say Porsha's making April look innocent. Nah, I think nah.
My friends,
I think April is more.
My friends were like, "We're going back to the East Coast. You should come with us." Like, we're going back to New York. I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
He was like, "No, I'm staying here. I'm not going back."
I am when I say it, I'm never going back. Like, honestly, when they said that, it made me feel sick. Like the thought of going back
to New York.
I can't. I won't. I probably won't go back for another 15 years.
You found your new home.
Lord knows I paid enough for it.
It's like when you find a place that you were happy at, you just stay there. It make a time you going back and forth.
I mean, I'm so happy I lost 40 pounds.
See, because you're happy now. You found it because you're settled.
I got happy weight. I lost the happy weight. And girl, I did not know it was going to be this much fun. See, I mean, I'm having fun, big fun.
In Baltimore,
and I am having big fun. No, in San Francisco. And then also, like, they love me out here because, like, I'm such, like, a hardcore New Yorker. Like, I'm such a hardcore East Coaster. They're like I wear, like, they're like, I like my fur coats out here. They're like, is that real fur? The fuck?
They don't know any different.
Real fur, and I'm getting another one.
They don't know no better.
They really don't. They really, and they think they have money out here, and it's like you don't. Like, you think you're rich. You make $500,000 a year. You make $300,000 after taxes. You make okay money. You're cute. But you know, I'm from New York. We have billionaires. Like, you're a peasant.
It's different for us. Those bastards. Well, that was the tea, y'all, that I had to come with real late. I'm sure we'll discuss it on the panel Thursday. I'm sure we'll be in Pop Roast coming up this week with Alex and Chris. We're going to encourage Alex to go live more on his YouTube page, too, so we can kiki and gaggle with him. Y'all use StreamYard. And, you know, we can all chit-chat. Me, you, Alex, and Chris. Me, you, Bondi, and Chris should talk and do a little...
We do. We need to have a little shit.
You know, little shindig.
A little shindig.
We're going to have that conversation. But we're going to end it here, y'all. I'm so happy that Alex was able to come in because he's on different coasts now. The times are different there. I know it's here. It's almost midnight. What time is it there? Is it like 8?
It is. Yeah, it's 8:49. I did not know. Like, I would say that is the hardest thing about living out here is
the time difference with everybody.
It's a bitch. Like, my father is 8 hours ahead of me. New York is 3 hours. I never, nobody is on my time zone. Nobody.
Everybody's like, what time is it?
Figuring out, I can't even, call my parents without being like, okay, I have to do math to see what time it is.
Because I'm confused.
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I did not know it was going to be this difficult. But I will also say, this is why Californians are so fucking dude, relax, man. We're already 3 hours behind the time zone.
Because the time is different. I'm like, oh, it's late here. It's almost midnight.
Exactly. I was like, oh, that's why everybody's so relaxed out here. Because it's just like, we're 3 hours behind. So, fuck it.
Your whole life is different on a different time zone.
You have no idea. It is dead ass. And also, nobody says dead ass out here. Everybody says hella.
Really?
I'm the only East Coaster for 3,000 miles. That
was driving you crazy.
And also, this is the whitest place I've ever lived. And when they say San Francisco is white,
it's white.
It's and the thing is, nobody's been mean to me. I haven't experienced any racism, thank God. I've met really wonderful people. And
that's good.
So I don't want to disrespect the people here. And, I don't want to paint a picture of, oh my goodness, people have been mean to me. They haven't. Everybody's been really, really nice. It's just I lived in Harlem for 7 years. I moved from Harlem to the white,
that's a culture shock.
I was on the border of Harlem and Washington Heights. So everybody was brown. And now it's oh, y'all.
It's just different.
Oh, white. And I moved to a really nice, my area is so nice. I don't even see, there are no Metro PCS stores.
Oh, really?
That's when I knew I had made it. When I was just oh shit, there's no Metro PC, because I had to go to get my my cable box, and that's when I was just oh, okay,
fancy.
It's my closest supermarket is the Whole Foods.
Now that's fancy.
It's my Whole Foods is 3 blocks away. And I'm 3 blocks away from the park. I live, it is, I never thought I would be able to live anywhere this nice. It is noise. It's not nice.
Well, see,
it's noise. I'm just like, child, like, I mean, like, it's like, and I mean, like, it's like weird being one of the 4 Black people. And when I say one of the 4, like, there are no Black people in my complex. Well, there's one nice Black woman who's been here forever. And she's the only other Black person that I've seen in my complex.
Well, she's probably happy to see you.
Girl, we are so nice to each other. We're like, every time we see her, it's like a fist pump of right.
Because like, I see you.
I hold the elevator door for her. I'm just like,
You guys sit together because that's what happens.
We stick to like I will say that, like, when you see Black people in San Francisco, it's like, oh, hey, how are you? Like, we could just be saying hey and hugging each other for no reason.
Well, I'm happy you're happy there, though.
Another one, thank God. Like, the thing is, I didn't believe people when they said that. Yeah, it's the truth. And like coming from Harlem,
it's so different.
It's I mean, like when they say it's white. It's white. I didn't believe it. I really, honest to God, did not believe any place could be this white.
See, and now you live in it.
It's I mean, at least as long as they're nice to me, like, I'm fine. Like, they're people, they're cool. Like, I don't have any issue with anybody. So as long as you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. Like, it's fine. But it's like, I lived in Harlem for 7 years. It's a shock. I am shocked.
Well, see, now you got to just get used to it and just live free.
Like, I'm just like, I can't wait to go to Oakland when things open up. And then also, like, everything, like, right when I got here, everything shut down.
And you did it?
They take COVID really seriously out here, which is good because, a lot of us lived. But it was like really, like, things are just now starting to open up, and I'm like still like exploring my new home. But yeah, I can't wait to go to Oakland and be like, thank God, Black people. Because I'm I didn't have much of an option, like, getting this place. It was like, okay, you either take it or you don't. But like, nah, like, yeah, I miss my Black people. I miss my brown people. I miss, like, and there are Asians out here, and they're really cool, and they're really, like, they're nice, and I love them too. But it's just like coming from Harlem. Like, I lived in Harlem for 7 years. It's a culture shock.
This is a whole change. Trust me, I get it.
Just like, I'm like, dang, it's white. It's white.
You'll get used to it though. It'll be fine. And like in a year, it'll be like, oh, this is normal.
And nice. Like, it's not like, if people were mean to me, then I'd be talking about that. But nobody's been mean. So it's like, you're white. Like, you didn't pick that. You're as long as you're nice to me, I'm fine with it. You didn't do anything. But it's a shock. It is a shock coming from Harlem to California. It is a shock. And I didn't know it was going to be this much of a shock.
Well, keep trying to get used to it. And I'm going to go to bed because I'm tired now. But thank you for coming on. Because I got to work in the morning. So, because again, it's midnight here. But thank you for coming on. And I'm going to message you about me, you, Bonnie, and Chris doing something together soon.
We sure will.
But everyone have a good night. Do not forget, okay, to make sure to like the video, and I will talk to y'all later. Y'all know my rule. My rule stays the same all the time, okay? Do not be out here sending your cooch via text. If he wants it, he'll come get it, okay? Do not send it via text, okay? Goodbye and have a good night.
Good night, y'all.